Welcome to the latest episode in the series reviewing other videos. This week I look at another statement by Jordan Peterson during his recent discussion with Alex O'Connor. In talking about his interactions with Richard Dawkins, Peterson states what he believes Dawkins is unaware of.
I'm more of aware of the things he knows that I don't know than he is of the things I know that he doesn't know, right? So, for example, as far as I can tell, Dawkins doesn't know anything about the Jungian tradition of literary interpretation. If you're going to talk about religion, that's actually a fatal flaw. And
why does Dawkins, or anyone, need to be aware of the Jungian tradition of literary interpretation to discuss religious ideas? That's a highly restrictive constraint to put on a topic, and to insist this interpretation must be factored in for a proper understanding further indicates his own Gnostic Christianity as influenced by Jung. Additionally, Jung's literary interpretations are so fatally flawed that they are not taken seriously by modern textual critics, a point which Peterson studiously avoids mentioning to Alex. That's not to say Jung didn't have some good insights, but overall his methodology was lacking as documented in this analysis of Jung's literary interpretations, as Dawson points out in his article in the Cambridge Companion to Jung, in the chapter on Jung's soundbite approach. To quote Dawson, Jungian criticism may involve foregrounding a central figure, whether the obvious hero or a minor figure, who serves as the effective protagonist, but it must always avoid trying to analyze this figure as if it were a real person. Let me restate, always avoid trying to analyze this figure as if it were a real person.
it's that if there's no God, anything is permitted.
But
And
this
he can't
doesn't
see a
have to
reason.
be true. That's a person in a character in a novel.
Anyone familiar with Peterson's obsession with crime and punishment would recognize immediately that this is exactly what Peterson does. He approaches Raskolnikov as if he were a real person and not a fictional character, as Dr. Susan Blackmore rightly called him out on. For anyone wishing to have a more in-depth understanding on this topic, Dawson's article is linked in the description. Thanks for watching. Please check out the other videos on my channel if history is your thing, and see you next time.